Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Victoria 3, welcome back to our Mexican Republic in 1867, and welcome back to our new president, Flavio Gomez, who actually got, president not because of election, but he replaced our long-lasting old president, Lucas Alaman. May God think about him. He was, despite his coup attempt and so forth, leading the country peacefully for a long time. And now it's Flavio Gomez's task to take over. We shall see how long he will reign. My personal hope would be that the Intelligentsia or the liberals will take over soon in the next election, but at the moment it doesn't really look like it. We shall see, we shall see. At the moment things are halfway peaceful, however the trade unions, they're getting slowly angry. Maybe at some point we have to enact some laws again. For the moment we are enjoying still some kind of peace, and then we shall see. Yeah, I just started already without a huge recap last episode. Yeah, we had a good overview of the situation, what is happening, what is going on. Most importantly, we are building just the coffee plantation and a tobacco plantation in Zacatecas, so we can get in our new company since we abolished our gold mining company. Since there was no new gold mines to build, now there would be in Nevada, but for known reasons, we are refraining from going for Nevada immediately. By the way, down here is there... Do we have actually good relations with our puppets? At some point we should also decrease the autonomy down here, but apparently at the moment it is not possible. And another thing, should we do a industry ban? I destroyed already some industry with industry bans, right? Now, so I'm not gonna do this, but here is actually no industry, so... Yeah, let's release industry ban. Yes. For the moment, it increases the output also. And internally, can we do something about that? Yeah, and I learned this on multiplayer. Showed it to you before, but maybe you guys weren't here, so you can actually intervene in other people's if your market members or puppets in a politics here and tell them what to do. Since we want a lot of them and educated ones, this is already fine, but maybe they can restrict child labor. So there would be so there would be more people. Gold depleted in Nevada again. Okay, how many gold fields were there? Oh, there were plenty. So actually our minting is going down. Maybe it's a good preparation for the future when potentially the Americans take over Nevada. And definitely we're gonna go for the minus migration attraction. Let's have a quick look since we were actually, that's nice. It's red. So move to Sonora and Sinaloa, retreat down here. That would be nice. Why does nobody want to go to Jalisco? Oh, there's plenty of farmers. Okay. So actually this can be also extended hard. Well, we shall see. The thing is finished. And for this reason... we can get out our plantation consortium, and I think definitely, this contains all of ours. Yes, and for the moment I think this is the best choice for us, despite them not being quite unproductive, but over time I would love to export more of these products, so yeah. Let's see. And they will get more productive over time, I'm sure, as long as the AI partially, at least halfway, gets a demand going on. This is always the main problem, that no matter if you play on a resource base, like let's say in the New World or in South America, where you don't have these super easy and great industrialization options due to geography and so forth, it is actually kind of wise, and then the multiplayer works out very well to put your efforts or your focus on agricultural goods that would supply in the old world and so forth, like here, tobacco, and you can get rich with that. However, when the AI is not creating any demand for that, that's just sad. Okay, Rotary Wolf. A rotary valve engine is a steam engine with various additions, such as variable valve timing. These additions make it much more heat efficient than the standard steam engine. Okay, this will basically save up laborers, so we're probably not enacting it right away, but yeah, for the future it might be an interesting option. We were just about to increase our exports of raw goods while talking about it. And not really available. Ooh, wood. Ecuador. Wee. That's good wood. I didn't expect that we can sell wood that nicely. Some fish. The grain, actually, I don't want to. Maybe to New Granada a bit. Nice. Austria, yeah. And tobacco, we just checked. Coffee is still not that high, Venetia. And we definitely... Oh, and by the way, we see the German unification process. Oh, and Austria, Prussia already annexed huge chunks here of the rest of, apart from Bavaria, basically every German state. Interesting. And France is... Oh, interesting. Bavaria, I rarely see this happening. Why? They are supporting actually the French. So we have France, Holstein. Oh, Holstein and Schleswig also. What? This is odd. They are still in the personal union of Denmark. Doesn't it require to form... that's why they're Prussia and not the North German Federation, I assume. Well, is there any chance for them? Or like, how is it? 170? Well, any chance? Probably they're gonna steamroll over them. Interesting, and nobody intervening. Return Rhineland, exactly. And here's unification and so forth. So when this starts... Potentially, yeah. This looks like we're gonna see a Germany very soon. I'm happy to see that, since in a lot of cases I feel like AI is failing a lot of times in the unifications, both of Prussia, Germany or Italy. Yeah, we're having slightly financial problems. Maybe I'm gonna cancel some road maintenance. Oh, Mexico has road maintenance problems. Then can we definitely speed up the... There was a railway on the way, right? And the waterways as well. Well, start with the railway. It's probably done quicker. And use some of to get some more taxes out. Is there anything in specific that I would like to tax? These basic goods is always hard to do, I think. It's like you don't want to strangle your population. Maybe the arts. Even if it just grants us 2,000. Well, you're gonna observe how this goes. In the moment, we still have an investment pool, which is good. So let's see, yeah, where we're gonna go with the... I think the finances are breaking a little bit down since minting. It hasn't reduced super hard. Maybe it's just because there's no private construction right now and everything comes from us. That's probably the main reason. Commander comments. Civic Coalition. General Flores has made public statements in support of the Liberal Party, bringing into question the political neutrality of the military. It is my duty to defend the nation and its interests. Politics is much a part of war as battles and logistics are. I don't see the problem with doing my duty and doing what I can make sure those who are best fit to protect the nation end up being the ones in charge. We're running towards an election. Interesting. Yeah. And we definitely... this is our new commander. No, we don't want him the leader of the Liberals. We have Benito Juarez and we like him, so... We get the momentum, that's nice. And this it should... Ooh, this is a tough election. This is a tough fight over here. Meantime, our GDP is growing intensely. Standard of living also doing nice, while... Okay, it was just about like, are we overtaking the US soon? But they seem to have some kind of GDP growth recently too. But yeah, we GDP-wise number 8 worldwide behind the US. Solid. But looking at these numbers is really a little bit frustrating, to be honest. Sometimes, yeah, I'm playing multiplayer as well, and of course it's something else. But I do love Victoria just to play along. But one of the drawbacks when you play alone is that also that not necessarily the enemies, but the partners in an economical game, they develop so bad. And yeah, I mean, at this point of the game, I feel like Great Britain or France or Prussia should have GDPs of over 100 easily, which is not given by now. Maybe I'm just mixing up numbers right now, but I think this is more or less the reference value I would be looking for at 1870. Maybe a little, yeah, around 100, I'm not sure. I'm just saying, as this is the same, yeah, finding customers for our trade routes is going to be the problem about that. Dutch get no furniture anymore. This can run. Yeah. We'll see. Doesn't make sense to actually build in California the sulfur mines. If we don't have the market access, then let's just get another port out. Come on, California gets the treatment. With a little bit of luck or cleverness, we might even hold it. I was like talking about the situation that, I don't know, if they have a little bit 8 million more GDP and they're running a professional army of 160-70 battalions. That's insane. That's double the size of the French army. Like, it's the same army size as the Prussians. Why would you do that? Just for us? By the way, we're in the plus again after the private autonomous sector kicked in again. Yeah. Oh god, why was there no events this time? I would love to see them Benito Juarez in charge. And the trade unions got angry. Mine's... One day. And Flavio Gomez is being confirmed once again. And... yeah, and once again we have the same situation as before, that we're not gonna have these guys join the conservatives because it doesn't work. Because we can't confirm for partially and we don't want the armed forces in there, since we are running this Age of Caudillos, which should be done next month, -1. So we have 278 months to go, which equals 20 years. Wow, this is so long. However, still, we have to go for this, and unfortunately the game mechanics, the only way I can do this is basically by keeping them out and not adding them to the Conservative Party, even though they want to. Yeah, I mentioned it before, I don't like it, but it's the way I want to do it, and I don't want a too militaristic government right now. But we do have the mutual funds. As sort of pooled investment funds, the mutual fund helps combine the individual wealth of investors into massive pools of money that can flex immense financial strength to acquire securities and other costly financial instruments. Well, we could go to publicly traded with a lot of things, but we're not gonna go for it right now, since it increases rather the standard of living, at least in Max's mod, since more people get also dividends and so forth. So the petit bourgeois and the I think the rural folk, and so they get like more money, or middle class gets more money, while the investment pool doesn't get so much. And this, at the moment, in our a little bit difficult situation, I want to avoid that. But maybe later we're gonna switch. Yeah, and here we're gonna go. Steel frame, I like the infrastructure per population, and since we're having struggles and we can't easily build a huge railway network, which will come over time, but we're having increasing infrastructure problems, I would like to get that out. Okay, here in Baja California. La Paz, okay. By the way, we don't have the truce with the US anymore, so which basically means there could be an attack anytime. However, we still have our defensive pact with the Brits, the Spanish, and these little nations which don't really care in terms of military strength. We can reduce the autonomy in Costa Rica and they will accept, so we will do it. Also, it will change this weird display a little. I hope so, at least they turn green. That's so weird. Since they're a Dominion now. Trade route importing sulfur is not working anymore. Get some more from the Danes. The Austrians here. Fertilizer, by the way. Lead. That we do have also a little bit, right? In Chihuahua, yeah. Somewhere else. Oh, it's in Mexico also. Nice. Then we shall... To be honest, I want to build all of them, yeah, after learning also in multiplayer, in the go of this Let's Play, that it's always interesting to have basically production center somewhere, since they... I'm gonna, you know, like just do a quick description. Building here in Rio Grande. Where did we just build a... in Veracruz, for example. We are building the lead mine, and therefore we're not dependent anymore on any infrastructure or connectivity or market access or regional market access efficiency. I think, where's the value? Where can we find that? It should be provided here, market access, price, impact. This is basically the value. So when we have a look at Veracruz, we have the local prices, which deviate a bit, I guess, to the market price, as you see here in terms of sugar and so forth. Or in terms of... Actually, I never had such a close look on this, so maybe it's interesting with you together. Wait, what? Did they give in? Okay. Oh god, I didn't pay attention, but the Rhineland has gone to France. Oh my god. Let's quickly stick with this. What I'm trying to tell you, and I'm gonna check it out in a different example, is once there a lead mine is being built, then I think we should be at the same level as... Let's have a look fishing, for example. Let's have a look at the local fish prices. Since we do have fishes here, I think we should have the market price in terms of fish. We do not, but it's quite close. Okay, I have to learn a little bit more about the system. You can obviously drop some explanations for me in the comments, but I thought this system would be actually so stupid that just one... They calculate their own prices, so it actually is local price. Yeah. Anyhow, over time the connectivity increases. But anyways, it's good to have, let's say, for example, textile mills or food industries in every state, since the local price goes down heavily, and then the people will have more money and so forth, and therefore higher standard of living. And let's have a quick look over here. So we do have... How did this even happen? I don't know why is there no... There's a truce, but they can go immediately because it's the unification button, I assume. I didn't pay it. I'm really... yeah, how did this work? They unified with Bavaria and all the northern German states, so they occupied them and then they lost to France? So they unified first, then lost and had to give up Rhineland, I assume. Is Rhineland here? Kaiserslautern, Saarbrücken. This is Bavarian Rhineland, so... But this should have been, I think, Prussian from the beginning, so I'm really surprised. However, now they're going for the, let's say, German War of Unification, 1868, okay. Versus France, and Russia is supporting them. This is gonna be a massive one. 260 battalions, biggest army in the world. So yeah, France alone stands no chance, but... It's going to be interesting to see if North German Federation finds some kind of partner to support them. And especially if they would cut them down to size, would they release all the puppets, the other small states again? Interesting. This is going to be drastic in shaping the future of Europe for sure. In the meantime, we have a more peaceful event about music. Music to my ears. A well-acclaimed troupe of wandering artists has arrived at Sonora, followed by hundreds of requests about our generous government funding on one of their concerts. Their lyrics, no, you wouldn't understand it. Only the saddest and deepest souls are able to dive into their hearts, wide open before us through those piano notes. Their songs talk about solitude, incomprehension, the lack of serene place to retreat to. They truly capture the sorrows of a teenage soul. How would you understand it? Fund them? Oh, they sound not so great. Do we need the prestige 3000? Sorry, we can't afford these shenanigans right now. In the future, maybe yes, but now we're still in a build-up phase where we have to find our place in the world. Okay, we are stagnating. How sad. By the way, minting has gone down, I guess, from Nevada in the end. And okay, and the investment pool has been depleted, so I feel like we are slowly at a... This is a equilibrium. Yeah, and once we close the mining, it's not all coming from California, guys. Or Nevada, 4,600. Okay, it has been reduced heavily. Okay, so actually it would be just 16, 18,000. That's something we could somehow compensate, but yeah, we rather not. And how can we get the our trade unions actually happy? Rubber discovered in Yucatan. Rubber has been successfully grown in Yucatan. The fragile nature of these trees and their difficult to meet conditions make this achievement exceptionally important. The Amazonian rubber monopoly is finally over. Those beautiful trees have decided to grow elsewhere after multiple unsuccessful attempts. Those stubborn little things. And now it is our duty to end those greedy tycoon empires. Yeah, definitely. By Veracruz suddenly? Wait. Do we have the rubber already here, or will we just spawn it basically? Caution. I mean, the migration attraction would be nicer in Veracruz, I assume, since here we do have... Let's have a quick look at the province. I think here in Veracruz we just have the Mexican highlands and natural harbors, while Yucatan jungle, yeah. No, caution, we don't want to exhaust the soil. Rubber discovered in Veracruz, yep. And now, do we get even an event? Rubber Rush, successfully grown in Veracruz. The fragile nature of these trees. And there we go again, and now we can get it somewhere else. Oh, this is a little bit... Is it buggy? Or is it meant to be like that? Oaxaca. I mean... Do we just want to push Veracruz heavily in terms of migration now? Or just also give Oaxaca a good shot? Yes. Come on, let's go Oaxaca. It doesn't continue like this. Where can we go now? Guerrero? Yeah. I understand it now as something... We need people here anyways, right? Yeah, definitely. As somebody would be trying and figuring out where we can grow it everywhere. But okay, Guerrero is not getting the event again, but it gets the... Nope, apparently not. Okay, maybe it was... Oh no, the rubber plantations are here. They were already there, but we got the rubber rush, which is nice. So there is more migration attraction. It would be lovely if we could somehow trigger a more bigger wave, let's say, from Europe. We do run into bureaucracy problems, therefore I wanted to increase the government somewhere. We want to just go for hardcore here? Yeah, maybe first. And... apart from this... The electric telegraph first. Through the use of simple electric pulses, messages can be rapidly transmitted through codes across vast distances. Officers in a stuffy office can send commands to armies on the far side of the world instantaneously. What have got thought? What hath got thought? Hath? I don't know this expression. War exhaustion, okay, modern nursing, and so forth. Material input, okay. Then let's get some from Spaniards and all the French, our classic partners. And in the meantime, see what's going on over here. The war is running, okay. Are they... I mean, the question is how good the Russian troops are. They can be like just technologically hanging behind. There's a quite huge chance for that. But are they... Let's have a quick look here. Are the Russians reinforcing the French front? They fight with skirmish. Where's the skirmish and shrapnel? Okay, and over here with the Russians. Line infantry. Okay, that's so the Prussians have more advanced. The North Germans have more advanced troops, so there might be even a chance, despite the numerical. Yeah, they're completely outnumbered, but still, we shall see. We shall see. Ah, yeah, when I wanted to look, that was was talking about. I wanted to have actually a look once again what we can do about our situation in terms of laws. Yeah, since we have a little bit of problem, we want to modernize, and I think but we already checked that state religion here, total separation will absolutely radicalize the Catholic Church. Of course, we could give some concessions for them on the short term. We would somehow manage, and probably it's also smart soon. But now, where we need the authority also for us, taxes and so forth, nah, maybe not. Here we need to go even further, but we can't right now. Suffrage, nothing to do. Child labor, yeah, this is something I would love to tackle, but there's, yeah, Catholic Church doesn't like it, and also the intelligentsia doesn't like it. This is really annoying. Same with the property women, that a lot of people would like that actually. But I think maybe we can do the property women, because what I just saw, maybe we can go to protectionism first. Since it will, for the short term, we don't like the intelligentsia, the industrialists will sink, but the rest is going to enjoy it, and then we can use it to get further reforms through. Since here we do have just, yeah, more, let's say, a export focus, and here we have it more balanced. So I feel like we can more adjust to it. And yeah, it's truly, we definitely want to export also, but I think it's just a more modern, keeping a positive current account and competing with other nations. Let's have a quick actually look on our trade routes direction. We do have a lot of trade coming in, and yeah, imports. It's not like we are very only exporting and so forth. So I think like for a modern nation, it's just a little bit more suited to come to a and consumption tax cost. Oh yeah, that is actually good. So it saves us tons of authority. I didn't even know that. Other industries must be protected from depredations for foreign market actors. Yeah, actually protectionism, let's go. I think we will profit from it. 9% is quite low. The intelligentsia, we lose our migration attraction and the technology speed. This is sad. On the other hand, we get trade unions back on the mine throughput up and the manufacturing industry throughput up again, which was at -5, so 10% difference. Maybe we even see that, yeah, and not even maybe, we just saw the jump in the GDP. The output has increased. And everybody's even happier in the meantime, yeah. We go with our, let's stop with, since we're building the mines here. The French we still export. Do we have motor plants already? Nope. Motor industries, then I think let's gonna get one down also in Mexico. And Guerrero again has problems, then we extend the port, as always. We also need to, yeah, our convoys need to grow anyways. And Rubber Rush in Honduras, same thing again. Okay, we can go to the Mosquito Kingdom. No, in this case, definitely not. So, Honduras. This is, Mosquito Kingdom is still, yeah, protectorate of the Brits, okay. Most effective. Honduras gets a migration bonus. Yeah, I really hope for good events or some luck here to push this. This would be really awesome. And then afterwards we can maybe proceed in terms of either separation. The Catholic Church didn't really like that, right? This was the problem. They are not a big fan of this, but we could either go for this or yeah, for the property rights of women and so forth. Brazil wants a trade agreement. Do we have any routes with them actually? No, to be honest. Are they strong? Whoa, they are. What is with the AI this time that they're like building up such armies? Holy moly. Why does Brazil do that? They don't have even any rival. But we are economically better. This is insane. Still, since for the no, we're going for defense pact, to be honest. Yes, that's I'm happy to take, but not for the trade agreement. Since so far we're not trading at all, and I'm rather taking the tolls. Okay, we still cannot. Well, how long is the truce with El Salvador? Oh wow, what a timing. 10 days left. I think we're gonna... Yeah, it's also a good moment, to be honest, to stop this episode soon, but I think this is something we're gonna wait for. Wait. Opposition members put forth demands. More pragmatically inclined members of the industrialists currently opposed to the passing of protectionism have offered to change their stance, where they bet to offer certain political concessions. Such concessions would be not popular with the landowner, however. Compromises make good umbrella, but a poor roof. In this temporary expedient, often wise in party politics, almost sure to be unwise in statesmanship. Yeah, it's definitely we're gonna go for that. Most definitely. Acquiesce to their demands, the bill must pass, and yeah, they love us so much at the moment. For whatever reason, I'm happy to do that. And as we waited for it, reduce autonomy with El Salvador. And do they accept? They did already accept, right? Did they? Yes, they did. Alright, guys. This is, I think, now a great moment to stop this very episode, to say goodbye to you guys with our current president, Flavio Gomez. Still waiting for the intelligentsia to take over. I don't know how to really emphasize it. Maybe we should strengthen them. Yeah, but to make them authority free. Maybe once we pass protectionism. Let me know what you think. Also, we still have only positivism. I guess we're gonna end with nothing special. It's okay to not be super positivist. Totally forgot about that one, to be honest. Anyways, let me know what you think, what we could do to improve Mexico's situation. We do have strong defensive pacts now. And who is this Enru Posey? What a expensive taste, arrogant, head-and-nose, popular commander. You look like an evil man. I'm a little bit scared of this man, but let's see. Did they abolish slavery? No, not yet. Crazy. Yeah, the US is still a big threat to us. Yeah, anyways, we shall see what happens in the future. Let me know your opinions down in the comments. And if you haven't yet, it would be lovely if you leave me a like and subscription, since it costs you nothing. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for your support. And most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.